TJ, put it on the record.
So, when I predicted Sentinels during the WNS finals, they were the only things I got wrong, so I feel like maybe I'm cursing them. And so I predicted KDF, and I'm sorry, Sentinels, I'm sorry, North American fans, but I had to do it, and now we're here.
There it is, y'all. NA, I'm with you all the way. Here we go, Sentinels. Coach Pierce putting together a draft that I like. Rafa, do you like that one too?
I'm sorry, Mark.
Game number 1 of the final elimination underway.
How could you doubt Sentinels at this time? But I understand. If TJ thinks that he's caster cursing Sentinels, then I don't want him voting for Sentinels. I want him voting for the team opposite. And I know I'm showing a little bit of bias, but it is so hard not to. Of course, I'm going to be happy with whoever demonstrates the best Wild Rift in our final series of the day.
I love the passion that you guys have for your teams. I can't relate because my teams are just cracked and they just win anyway, but still.
Most of them are already into the play-in
Just
stage.
one, but still.
You're still waiting on RRQ.
Yeah. Well, these drafts are definitely something to look at, right? Our Des touched upon it. It's going to be 2 very differing identities here. KDF, they've got the late game. They've got the double split push 1-3-1 options. On the side of Sentinels, though, it's the Olaf show.
And this Olaf pick is something that we haven't really seen from most teams in Icon so far.
Yeah.
But we have seen a couple of Olaf-centered compositions really sail with flying colors here.
And it's really odd to me because Olaf was such a big pick in most of the regionals as well. I'm surprised how low prio he's been.
Yeah, over time, I think people just got used to playing around the Olaf, and Olaf really only thrives when there's a ton of CC. Level 2 from Keangdong Freecs, Beginnings answering back, beautiful taunt, but it is the light binding that almost takes out Noth.
The light binding keeps Noth from killing Beginnings as well. I think if you went for the face break of Flash there, might have been a kill, but such an intense bot lane so far. We saw this exact Lux Galio combo get played by the WRL teams as a kill lane. But right now, KDF, Acrobat, and Noth, they're
favoring them a
slightly
little bit
winning
here,
out on trade.
knowing that they are a late game favored composition here. If they are able to take this dragon away, which Keangdong Freecs opting into the Rift Herald, wanting for the early snowball of gold in their pockets here. And Sentinels taking this trade means that they're going to have to bite down and hold on as Keangdong look to inevitably start taking down turrets.
I think KDF are going to be pretty happy with this trade. Look at the champions that they have, Jax and Fiora. Oh,
final spark.
Zeki
Gets a little bit of burst damage, pairing up with Beginnings and the heroic entrance. Zeki is forced to flash away.
Pretty sure Beginnings had to commit the flash there, but he felt like the Justice Punch would hit. I feel like if you want to go for a play like that, you got to commit every get that kill that's on the fly. And you see both teams, they recognize that Maru is one of the big win conditions. Both supports spending a lot of time up here.
Yeah, big challenge for Keangdong Freecs is dropping that series against Buriram United.
Yeah.
A team that, you know, maybe they thought that they were very favored, at least the #2 Korea seed versus the 4th seed from Southeast Asia. You would have thought, as a Korean fan, that one would have been in your favor. MTS, a lot of damage. Grand Challenge has been popped, but he flashes away. Beginnings is here to deter any further action. MTS almost burns down for first blood, but he gets out.
Noth wasn't able to find the angle on the set out to met MTS as the taunt. He's able to get out of that one, but good read there from Acrobat. Look at Noth now, though. He's in a great position to cut them off. Herald is used. They want to commit to a play, but MTS, he can come right back. He has Stand United here.
In the words of TJ, that's a WCK Herald if I've ever seen one, Rafa.
That's definitely a WCK Herald, and that's definitely an impression of TJ, all right? Want to play. The longer the game goes on without any kills in an even game state, the happier KDF are gonna be.
And a big outline for Keangdong Freecs, known as the best team fighting team, one of the best team fighting teams. By TJ. I give a lot of credit over to TJ. Put a lot of stock into his words.
Well, let's see how this team fight's gonna play out, Rafa.
They're already burning down the Rift Herald. Sentinels can't get into the pit right now. Rift Herald is secured. Time no ulti. He's got the Stand United. He's bringing Molly in for the ride. And there's the heroic entrance. It is caught off Acrobat. That is first blood for Sentinels.
Mistake from Acrobat. He gets knocked right back into the team of Sentinels by the package from Molly there. Didn't use his flash, and he has to pay the price for it. That's going to be KDF picking up the Rift Herald, though. No Dragon yet. 20
Rock is available as well, so Tyve can always just charge in through the front lines. Rift Herald has been dropped mid lane, so they're going to have to either force a fight or turn to the mid lane. A flash from Beginnings is scuffed, but Keangdong Freecs still might hold. Nice poke from downtown. Molly threads the needle with that rocket, finding Noth onto the backline. Rift Herald gets the charge down, knocks out the turret for Keangdong Freecs, so the map is opened up, and it's now given him all access pass to the Dragon, which Zeki is burning down, 5,000 HP. It's doing it slowly, but Sentinels,
he's gonna get it.
Maybe they don't care about the Dragon, maybe we could get mid-prio, but it's evaporated, so now they're turning towards it. Tybe, can he get in range? 900 HP, the smite, it is secured by Keangdong Freecs. Zeki gets out.
Teeth in the night, Zeki gets out. And that's gonna be a Dragon.
MTS, he's so damn tanky. He actually almost took no damage. It was 50%, but it felt like so much was invested from Keangdong Freecs, and they got nothing off of it.
Well, they're gonna get the turret, but backup is coming from Sentinels. Can they cut them off?
On to Zeki. MTS is dealing a considerable amount of damage. Here comes the heroic entrance. Zeki, just one more leap strike. Finally lands the killing blow onto MTS, but he is far behind enemy lines. Another leap strike, trying to distance himself away from the members of Sentinels, but they run him down.
They run him down, they take down Zeki, but he gets the turret, he gets the kill onto MTS. I'm surprised MTS survived for as long as he did, but he finally drops a 1-for-1 here. KDF trading evenly for now. They get a turret, the gold is basically dead even. One Dragon apiece. You want to look for a play onto Mali, maybe? Not quite. He has the Howlbreaker here on the Cocky, he's going to be pretty hard to kill.
Definitely seems like Keangdong Freecs are investing a lot of resources.
That's a huge
knock-up from Noth that catapults MTS almost to his death. Grand Challenge has been posted onto rest. He has to recall a huge big Inferno Bomb. Finds the first kill of the fight. That's the Baron laner gone for Sentinels and a lot of their anchor tools. One of the main frontline engaged.
They're gonna start it.
Keangdong Freecs now have the ability to turn onto the Dragon. Tybe would have to pull off a miracle, but it has no Ragnarok. It's only Flash. Noth looking for the re-engage once again. Oh, that's a huge stasis though from Molly. Can he distance himself away? Flashing away from the repause, the damage. That gate goes down.
No!
There's no cover for Keangdong Freecs. And now Sentinels, but they're too low to be able to fight back. Everyone has to reset.
There's time, Rafa. There's no kill, so it feels early in the game, but it's 18 minutes. The death timer for Zeki
As fast
is so
as they
long.
can. Keangdong Freecs have to pull off a miracle to prevent Sentinels from doing the unthinkable. Mega Inferno Bomb gets a huge chunk down onto rest in the backline, distancing himself away. No one's protecting Tybe. Forced to block the Ragnarok. Stand United Shield is there from MTS. He's still alive, but they're forced into the backline. Noth is diving deep.
They're just stalling.
Noth is able to get out, and he can look for a second win engage. And they have stalled out successfully for a second to get back onto the rib. He's teleporting in. Sentinels, they're forced back. Did so much damage that they have taken onto the backside. Keangdong Freecs, this is their thriving time to shine. This is where they play the best. In these late game moments where every action is critical, and it is Keangdong Freecs that succeed. Sentinels, the challenge is nigh for them, and at this point, we've already said it before, miracles would have to be made, a string of miracles even, and that satchel charge could just be the ending of Sentinels if they pick off beginnings. A major frontliner is now been eliminated.
Look at Maru
pouring through the base, has completely solo killed MTS with no resources whatsoever.
There's nothing they can do.
No help whatsoever necessary. Sentinels on the back foot, another inhibitor gone, and it is the final minion waves pouring into the base.
That's gonna be it. They're gonna go for the end.
Sentinels, one last ditch, but it is Keangdong Freecs that are pushing them to the very brink. Tybe managing to trade a kill back. Molly golden and golden, but you gotta be more than golden to take this series away from Keangdong Freecs. The second seed from Korea take game one and put themselves a match point.